I gotta say something about Teddy Zane. I really mean this, and I mean this in a positive way. It's like he's trying to come across like he has compassion for me, he cares for me, but then at the same time, he's ripping me to shreds. My plumber, comes to my house. He wants to throw up with how much backed up sewer there is, and I'm eating myself into oblivion, and I don't have any shave. So it's funny how he goes. Don't you find it funny how he goes from I have compassion for this guy to totally, destroying me, like ripping me to shreds, and then saying I'm pulling him into my black hole because he's making videos about me. Teddy, look, you're a really, really smart guy. No one can take that away from you, brother. Let me just get a little comfortable here, putting the feet up, relaxing me on my recliner. Teddy, no one's taking that away from you. I have complimented you on several videos that I respect you as a businessman. I respect you as just a person who is a pro bodybuilder. I respect you as a pretty, I think, savvy investor. I have always complimented you, okay? But the one thing you are is I don't know. I can't put my finger exactly on the term I want to use. I don't know if it's delusional. I don't know what it is. Listen to me. Let me ask you a question. Okay. If I had a restaurant, now just hear me out, and you had a restaurant, and we were competing against the foot traffic, okay. We're in the same shopping center, let's just say, okay. Now let's say, during the summer months, I'm kicking butt. I'm doing like much, much bigger business than you, much bigger foot traffic, just, table after table after table. I'm rocking and rolling. Okay. Now it switches where you start kicking like ASS, right? And my business slows down. Okay. Are you following me so far? But the thing is, if you sit down and tally, this is the key. Okay. The total business that I did and the total business that you did, if I have more like gross revenue than you, doesn't really make a difference if there were certain months you did better than me or there's certain months I did better than you. You have to look at it kind of like on an annual perspective. And for some reason, you're just not doing this. I don't know why you're not doing this. Teddy, I have like over 1.2 or 1.3 million more views than you. It doesn't look, I understand what you're going to say. I understand what you're going to say. You're going to say, look, Rich, you're on YouTube all day and I'm not because I'm running a business, two businesses, I'm at the gym. But it doesn't matter because that's your prerogative. You know that song by Bobby Brown? It's your prerogative. It's your prerogative. Listen to me. Just because you're running two businesses and just because you're running a gym, you are still competing against me on YouTube. I have more views than you, period. And not just a little amount, like well over 1.2, 1.3 million views more. Now, the thing is, as time will go forward, right, I will continue to have more views than you. It doesn't make a difference. See, people have this thing where they feel if I make more videos than you, that it doesn't count. Don't you think that sounds ridiculous? Like because I'm working harder on YouTube, why should it be a bad thing that I'm working harder? I don't understand. No one explains that to me. So in other words, what they're trying to say is this. If I put out 100 videos, you understand, and let's just say each video gets, just for argument's sake, 100 views, right? So you're going to talk about I get 10,000 views. Now, let's say you put out only one video, and that one video gets 4,000 views. I still outproduced you. Kabish? I still have more views than you. So this concept of, Richie, you're working harder than me, you're putting out more videos than me, it doesn't count, is idiotic. It's stunad. It's dumb. It's not intelligent. So here's the bottom line, Teddy. After all your ranting and after all your rolling, and then this thing he says, what am I going to teach you on? Teddy, you do a lot of things wrong. Listen to me. Hey, you want to know what I would be debating you on? Why are you on Robinhood? first of all. Why are you on Webull? Okay. Why, out of all the stocks that you could day trade and swing trade, why does it have to be GameStop and AMC? When these could be massive squeeze plays that could be the biggest MOAS in history. So those are the things I would have debated you on. But fine, you don't want to debate, it's fine. I really don't care. Okay. But the fact, listen to me. How about we do like a little thing, like a bet, okay? So let's say moving forward 2-3 months. You ready? If I have, let's say, 10 billion views, let's just say. Right now I got 3.5 million views. So let's say I have 10 million views. Now let's say at the time you have 3 million views. Now I understand that you're very good with math, right? Can you deduct 10 million from 3 million? So that would mean I have 7 million more views than you, right? We're doing what's called hypothetically here. So are you still going to argue with me at that point? Are you still going to say to me, Richie Apefather, you do more videos than me. You work harder than I do. I have a life. Apparently, you don't have a life. Your whole life is YouTube. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't make a difference because it's my prerogative. If I want to spend more time on YouTube than you, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But you can't say that the fact that I have 7 million or 10 million more views than you doesn't count, Teddy. That's the argument. That's your whole argument. Your whole argument is you spend most of your life on YouTube and I don't. So for those reasons, I have a bigger channel. Not correct. It's like, I'll give you an example. There was a movie called Gun Ho. You should watch it. Okay. And the point of the movie was that the American, workers who worked for like auto body shops in America were all going out of business because the Japanese worked like all year round. They didn't take off for holidays. They worked double time. They did it not for the money, but for the best interest of their company. So they were killing the American worker. The Japanese took over the American factories, the car manufacturers, right? So, but according to your theory, the American worker works less, right? So in essence, they should have, more money. They should have more production. They should have a bigger, car business, right? But that's not the way it works. The Japanese worker worked 10 times as hard, 20 times as hard, 30 times hard, 50 times harder. So that's what you're not understanding. So working harder is an asset, Teddy. Working harder is an asset. You're making it seem like working harder is like, it's like a liability. Working harder is not a liability. So as of today, I have more views than you. As of today, I have 1.2 million views. That's the bottom line. More than you. And as time will go on, I'm going to have even more views than you. There's going to be a time where I'm going to surpass you in such a way, it's going to be a milestone. I'm going to have 2 million more views than you, 3 million more views, 4 million more views, 5 million more views, potentially 10 million more views. And I hope at some point that you could at least be man enough to come to terms with the fact that you are not doing as well as me. But you know what? Only time will tell with that. So Teddy, look, besides the fact that you're on Robinhood, which I think is idiotic, the fact that you're on Webull and you're giving Ken Griffin more money every day, I think that's idiotic. You swing trade and day trade AMC and GameStop, I think that's idiotic. Let's put all that aside. Last thing I'm going to say. I have more views from you today, 1.2 million or 1.3 million more views. And as time goes on, I'm going to have millions and millions more views. So that's it, Teddy. Unfortunately, on the food chain right now, I'm the porterhouse steak and you're the broccoli. I'm sorry to say that, brother, but it's just a reality. So you can make any video you want. You can pump yourself up. Reality, you're beneath me right now. That's it, brother. It's okay. Go home and get your shine box. Listen, when you're free, you come, you give me a nice shine. You understand? Don't worry about it. I take care of you. I throw you a nice couple of bucks. You understand? Go get your shine box, Teddy. You're beneath me right now, brother. I'll tell you what. You go get more views than me, I'll shut my mouth. Is that fair enough? Go get millions and millions and millions of views. I'll shut my mouth. But as of today, I got well over 1 million views more than you, and it's only growing. And that's the bottom line.